Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Matt, and tonight I wanted to actually talk about two different videos I came across that, as a father, it actually is fucking terrifying. One of them is a boy who was shot ringing a wrong doorbell, and the other video is a girl who was shot accidentally going down a wrong driveway. Let's just think about that for a moment. Two young individuals were just shot for accidentally ringing a wrong doorbell or going down a wrong driveway. Just put yourself or your kids in that situation and now tell me how scary that is. Like, that's fucked up shit. That is a problem. I'm not saying people shouldn't have the right to own guns, but I feel like if you own a gun, you should be a little bit fucking smarter with analyzing a threat. It's just fucking frustrating. The boy who was shot thankfully lived. The girl, though, was not so lucky. These were both shown on Inside Edition, and I'm sure other news stations or news YouTube channels or whatever the fuck you want to call them probably covered it as well. But I mean, I'm gonna go and just show bits and pieces of it and just really just to express my feelings and thoughts on this in general.
Teenager who rang his doorbell by mistake. Andrew Lester is charged with first-degree assault and armed criminal action. This as 16-year-old Ralph Yarl's mother is speaking out for the first time.
Ralph is doing considerably well. Physically, mornings are hard.
Damn.
But his spirits are in a good place.
We're also learning more about what happened the night the teen was shot in the head after he went to the wrong house to pick up his twin siblings.
What the fuck?
He went to 115th Street instead of 115th Terrace. The suspect told him
an honest, simple fucking mistake. And this psychopath of a fucking demon looking motherfucker pulls out a fucking gun and shoots a kid in the head for ringing his fucking doorbell. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking world? My fucking God.
Investigators, he was in bed at around 10 p.m. when the doorbell rang and he grabbed his gun. He said he was scared to death by Ralph's size. He opened fire through the glass door, and when Ralph fell to the ground, he was shot a second time in the right arm. Then Lester said, "Don't come around here." Cleo Nagby says her son's wounds are serious, despite the fact that he was released from the hospital.
Ralph is home because he's surrounded by a team of medical professionals.
Don't come around here.
Nurse
fucking
for almost 20 years.
douchebag.
His aunt is a physical therapy. His uncle is a medical professional.
Shoots a fucking kid in the head, and then, oh, don't come around here. Look at this motherfucker.
What he thought leading into the moment, he had an opportunity to make intentional decisions, and he decided to shoot a 16-year-old boy.
Right?
President Biden called Ralph, the White House releasing this photo.
They discussed his success in classrooms. But look, this is an epidemic that we need to deal with.
And then this one was the other incident I was talking about, unfortunately. Both cases are extremely, extremely bad and devastating. And honestly, just putting yourself or you in any of those, the parent situation or the child situations themselves, it's fucking hard. I'm sure there's people in the comments that are probably going to be like, well, she drove onto private property or whatever. But you could always, like, shoot into the dirt a few times just to kind of let shots know, like, okay, I better get the fuck out of here. Obviously, they weren't trying to go and steal from this person or nothing. Actually, many years ago, there was a time where me and some buddies had drove down a country road and somebody had followed us down part of that road, which came to a dead end, and they went and parked further out, and they let off a bunch of shots. And we just fucking like ducked down. They took off, and then we took off. And I'm pretty for sure if we didn't take off, they would have came back, and who knows what would have happened after that. Obviously, the truck wasn't hit. We weren't hit. So I really think that was just more of a warning shot. Not that it was a good way to handle that situation, but it was better than fucking assassinating us. This dude over here straight up fucking killed her for making a wrong turn. Like, you have a long fucking driveway. Like, oh, it's just so frustrating.
We've all ended up lost while driving and pulling into someone's driveway by accident. Well, that turned out to be deadly for this young woman who authorities say was shot by a homeowner after she drove onto his property by mistake. It comes just a day following a 16-year-old boy being shot after he rang the wrong doorbell.
Just one day after the other incident.
Gillis cradles a baby at a family gathering. Today, Kaylin is dead, shot after turning into a driveway after she got lost. Kaylin, her boyfriend, and 2 others were driving in upstate New York looking for a friend's home. They turned up this secluded driveway at about 9:30 p.m. This is the start of the winding driveway. It's about 600 yards long, and it's more like a private dirt road. Investigators say that once Kaylin and her friends realized they were at the wrong address, they turned the car around and were actually leaving. And that's when 2 shots were allegedly fired from the porch of the home. One hit Kaylin. They had to drive more than 5 miles to get cell phone service to call 911.
That's fucked.
Kaylin was beyond help. Authorities say there was an hour-long standoff before 65-year-old laborer Kevin Monahan surrendered and was charged with second-degree murder. Becca Schmidt has been Kaylin's friend since childhood.
She got her whole life ahead of her, and it just got taken away for nothing.
She says turning around at driveways is common here because roads are narrow. You're on a rural road where there's some blind turns here, right?
For sure.
You say that people turn around in your driveway all the time?
Oh, yeah. Pull in here. Got a second driveway right there, and sometimes people just pull in and back right out and go the other way.
County Sheriff Jeffrey Murphy, who knows the victim's family, says Monahan is not cooperating with investigators.
She was, like I said, an innocent young girl who was out with friends looking for another friend's house. I know for a fact that she comes from a good family.
I spoke with Monahan's attorney. This girl did nothing wrong. She was lost. They were turning around in somebody's driveway. This girl didn't deserve to die.
You have a series of mistakes made by more than one person, and she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. There was she did nothing wrong.
That tragedy, on the heels of the similar wrong house shooting of Ralph Yarl in Kansas City, is raising questions about violence in America.
What is wrong with us as a country? How many times have any of us pulled into the wrong driveway to back up? We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out because now if you make a mistake, it can cost you your life.
Kaylin's dad posted a poignant message online. Rest in peace, my baby girl. Daddy loves you so much.
Damn. That's really fucking rough, honestly. That's really rough. Obviously, if you have a threat, someone's breaking into your house, then maybe you need to grab your fucking gun. But the second you just see a person doesn't mean that they're instantly a target or bad. Like, what the fuck? My deepest condolences to the ones who were shot and their families and everything, and everybody stay safe out there. Catch y'all in the next one.